Hello everyone, this is part 4 of my merchanting video log series. In this video I merchant with 10 mil starting cash over a period of 1 hour, and I ended up making up 1.2 mil. In the past videos I merchanted with 1 mil, 5 mil, and I did one video talking about merchanting with updates. So, in this video I mainly did barrows, the Harks pretty much, and I'd like to talk about one of the really important ways that you can make money flipping. It's by buying items, modifying them in some way, and then selling them, hopefully for a higher price. In this video I did it a little bit with buying Daharix pieces and selling a couple of sets. In general I was just flipping the pieces, but you can make a lot of money off of buying pieces and selling things as sets. I have a list of items in the description, which also ought to be pretty good for modifying and then selling back. And just some little tips for buying and selling items differently. If you're going to buy items as a set and sell them as a full thing, make sure you record all of the individual prices so you can sell them back, hopefully, if the set doesn't sell for a profit. And for those of you who don't know, I probably should have mentioned this earlier, but to convert an item to a set, you need all of the pieces for it, and then you just right-click on the Grand Exchange guy and go down to sets, and then click on the set that you want to convert the parts into, and then to change it back you just do the same thing and you ask for components back. Some of the items that I listed you cannot change back, so be very careful if you're doing them. That's things like charging polypore sticks into staves, repairing barrows armor, making ganodermic armor, making sigils into spirit shields. Actually, yeah, most of the things that I listed you can't go back on, but yeah, you've just got to be a little bit more careful with those. And that's pretty much it as far as I can think of at the moment for the buying, modifying, and then selling strategy. Now I'd like to talk a little bit about another way to, or another thing that you should think of when you're choosing items, and that's the intended audience, or who's buying and selling the item. In this video I was doing Daharix, and that's a perfect example of something that's really good to flip because of the target audience. And obviously the target audience for Daharix is PKers. PKers are wonderful for merchants anyway, because you can make great profits off of them. They usually just put in offers for whatever they want because they want to just get back to PKing really quickly. So you can take advantage of that really easily because, yeah, they don't really care and you can just make money off of that. So when you're looking for items to flip, if it's a choice between an item that a skiller is going to be buying and selling or a PKer is going to be buying and selling, you want to go with the PKer almost all the time. And this also, for the Daharix, it's also good because if you're buying individual pieces, you can get them for much lower from PKers, because the PKers generally won't be PKing a full Daharix set. They'll PK certain pieces because people often protect one piece. So that's just another advantage for doing that. Yeah, and so PKers are really good. Skillers are not so good in general. You can still make money off of flipping skilling supplies, but yeah, PKers are generally better. And I think that's about it. Sorry it took so long to make this video. I was busy with Skyrim and then my mic broke, so yeah, I'm a little bit unavoidable on the mic part anyway. But I should get the next one out much more quickly than I did this one. And the next video I'll be merchanting with 25 mil starting cash, and hopefully I'll make quite a bit more. And hopefully also it's more useful for more of you. I know these starting videos aren't useful for a lot of you who have more money, but I promise I will get out all of these videos, so yeah, hopefully that'll be helpful. And if you haven't seen the previous videos, in the first video I talked about the basics of flip merchanting, how to choose prices. The second one I talked about how to take advantage of updates. And in the third one I talked about how the time of day affects flipping and the importance of the median GE price. And I've got the links for those in the description, and I'll put them right at the end here. So if you haven't seen those yet, go take a look. And subscribe if you like this one and want to see more merch videos in the future.